Hello there and welcome back, or welcome if you're new. My name is Daphne. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you're looking for inspiration of what you can get done in your landscape during these hot summer days, then this is definitely the video for you. I am going to show you how you can take 15 to 30 minute increments and you're able to be very productive and get so many projects done. Over the past couple of months, we found a couple of corbel that was in the front of the home on the rock slope that we recently worked on, and they were struggling. So today we're going to be repotting them up inside of this planter, and we're going to find the perfect spot to be able to rehab them. We're going to find a nice shady spot, and we're going to be putting it in some nice fertile soil. I put in some plant tone, which is organic and is from Espoma. And we're just going to cut all of the blooms down. We're going to pack all 3 of them in here very nicely. And then we're just going to water them. And I know that they're going to do very well. I know that the hostas like a dry soil. And that is exactly what we're going to be giving them after we're able to establish it in this planter. I showed you guys in the beginning of the video the citronella incense that I have tucked into one of the planters while I'm working here. I saw that on DIY by Carolina over, the other day, and I loved that she uses that in her landscape, so I decided to purchase it. I got it from Amazon, so I'm going to have it linked in my Amazon storefront in case you're interested in it. But I did just want to shout out DIY by Carolina because I did see it on her channel. So I found the perfect spot. We're going to put them by our favorite seating area. And this is a liner to one of my tall concrete planters. So eventually I'm going to bring that planter from the driveway and I can pop that into it. But for now, I'm just using the liner to put in that shady spot. Now this is the next day. We're getting started in the front. I just put my water. That's a reminder to make sure that you always drink a lot of water, especially in these warm summer days. I wanted to give you a close-up of the planters that we did in spring. They're absolutely beautiful. We did Supertunia in one of them with a carex, and then we also did an arborvitae, a little mini one. And I absolutely love the way that they turned out. And we did a variation on it in the other planter. And I have to say, it is really thriving. So what I wanted to do in the front yard, and I am going to give you guys a close-up look of the plugs of the zoysia grass that we put in the other month. But I went and I grabbed a couple of bags of mulch. I've been carrying them around for, over a week in my back, the back of my SUV. So I'm taking those 2 bags out. We are going to be doing the little bed that we extended in front of the juniper last fall. So here's a close-up of the plugs that we put in only about a month, 2 months at max. I'll link the video that we added them to inside of the description in the playlist if you're interested. Now we do have some weeds that we have to pluck, but they are growing in very well, and I'm very happy at how they're gonna look. Now, it usually takes about 1 year or so for them to completely grow in together because they do spread with rhizomes, and they've been doing very well, I have to say. So what I'm doing is I'm just going to rake up the mulch that we have inside of this bed over here. I'm going to put down some cardboard underneath it, and then we're going to mulch on top of it. Now we do have some weeds, so I'm going to be removing the weeds, and then we have another little patch of grass because we did extend this bed when we did the regrade of the grassy area. And when I put down the mulch originally, I didn't put any cardboard underneath it, so that's what we're going to do today. So since we're going in with some fresh mulch, I'm just trying to clean up the edge because I've been trying to do a live edge. So I just went in and did a nice V-notch so that when I put the mulch in, it'll spill into that V-notch and it won't wash into the grass area. So on this day, it is super humid. We're only going to get to about the mid 80s, which is not bad, but the humidity is so high. So literally as I'm working, I am dripping with sweat. So I wasn't staying out longer than 15 minutes at a time. And even with that, I was completely sweating. So it's really important on days like this, first that you put on sunscreen, and then also that you're hydrated, and please make sure that you take breaks in between working on projects. I just want to thank you guys so much for all the interaction that we've been having in my videos. You guys have really been amazing. 2 videos back, I asked for you guys to pause the video, give it a thumbs up, and then also leave me a comment. And on that video is the most comments that I've had in a very long time. So I just want to thank you so much for helping me out. Slowly but surely, we are going to continue to grow the community, and we're going to jump start YouTube sending out more impressions so that we're able to capture more of an audience. So for this video, if you can help me out again, hit the thumbs up, and then also leave me a comment. And if you don't want to leave a lengthy comment, just leave me a plant emoji in the comment section. But if you would like to make a comment, make sure you always introduce yourself. Let me know where you're gardening from and what your plans are going to be for the weekend. I am going to be staying local. We're going to be enjoying time at home and just really enjoying the summer season. So just let me know in the comment section what you're going to be doing. So our next project is we are going to go inside and we're going to make a homemade weed killer that I love to use on all of my hardscape. Now I still haven't gotten around to filling in the pavers with the polymer sand that I purchased. So until then, we are going to spray for weeds, and hopefully early fall we'll be able to tackle that project. So we're inside. I have a spray bottle. We're going to be doing 1 tablespoon of any type of salt. We're going to do 1 tablespoon of dish soap, and we're going to do roughly about 12 to 15 ounces of white distilled vinegar. We're going to shake that up, and that is the weed killer that I usually use. You spray it. Make sure that you're spraying it on a sunny day because you do need the sun to be able to let this work. And you will see results within a couple of hours, but it usually takes a full 24 hours for it to fully kill down to the root. And then you're able to either scrape it or pull it up, and all the weeds are going to be gone. And usually I like to do this and then hopefully fill in the pavers. So if the weather is a little good and I'm able to get some dry weather, I might be doing the polymer sand a little early, but I'll definitely keep you guys posted. So in this front bed, we have 5 Corabelle that we were rehabbing. So I'm going to be taking out these 2. I think they were called Black Cherry. They're proven winners. We're going to be taking those 2 out, and then we have 3 of similar Corabelle that we had removed from the pathway, and they were in the rock wall, the opposite rock wall, which I haven't shown you guys that project yet. I'm still working on it, but I pulled these out of that rocky slope as well, and I popped them in here. We're going to be relocating them to the back. I'm going to show you guys where I'm going to be putting them. So we're in the backyard. We're in the garden bed that we worked on a 4-part series. We're going to be digging holes more towards the rock wall. I'm using plant tone to be able to use for fertilization, to be able to let these Corabelle really thrive. So we're going to be putting 3 in this hole over here, and then we're going to put the other 2 towards the front of the bed. I really love moving plants around when I see that they're not working in a certain area. You can always find a better spot for it in the garden, and you can move it once, twice, 3 times until you find that perfect spot. So always remember, gardening is trial and error. You always have the option to move a plant. The same as plants get moved around, this patio set has gotten moved around. This is the third spot that it's been in. It was on our patio, then it was on the side patio, and now it is underneath the large pine trees. So I have been moving. When I do a section, I corral things and I put them together. Well, today is the day where these things are either going to be put in its final spot or they're going in the trash. I only have a couple of that wood left. We used that wood last summer to be able to do one of our privacy screens that we have in the backyard. So I am going to be working on something very soon to cover up the AC unit that's closer to the patio. So look out for that video. It's going to be coming soon. Of everything that we were storing in that area, the only thing that I'm going to save is just this umbrella, and we're going to clean it up. It did have a lot of debris in it. I want to just have it as a spare umbrella to go put in the barbecue area. So we're going to pressure wash it, and we're going to get it nice and clean, and then we're going to put it in that section. I decided to get the 30-second cleaner. This is a hose-in spray. I've used it on a couple of different times. It's always going to be linked inside of my storefronts. I have my LTK, my Amazon, and then also my Lowe storefront, and I have it linked in each of those spots in case you would like to shop that or other items that you see today. So I decided to pull that out because it has like a lot of allergy and buildup. It had a lot of pollen. So we just went in and we sprayed it down. We let it wait for about 3 minutes, and then I went in with a pressure washer, and it worked very well. So I let it dry, a couple of minutes. It is very hot out today. I took the time to move the umbrella base over towards the fence line, so we're just going to put it in there. and that'll be perfect when we need a little additional shade. So I wanted to share with you guys, my neighbor is removing all of that ivy that you see popping over the fence. So on their side, they've pretty much removed all of the ivy. So what I am going to do eventually is take down all of this fencing cover that we have here, and I am going to clean up the fence line completely, and I'm going to see what we're able to do come fall to be able to make it look a lot better. So I'm so happy that I'll be able to take down this tarp, and that I'll be able to, you know, work with the fence line and not have to contend with all of that ivy. I wanted to give you a close-up of these hosta. This is another type of hosta that I have. They're called drinking cup gourd hosta, and they're beautiful. I'm not sure what's going on. They were all planted at the same time. They're all the same variety. They look like a papa bear, mama bear, and baby bear. I think that it has to do with the varying sun exposure, but I love these, and I always leave the blooms up on them. So I just wanted to add a couple of touches, patriotic touches for the 4th of July. So I just went and grabbed a little pillow, a flag, and we're going to put like a gingham tablecloth on the table on the other side. But I just wanted to add a couple of touches. I think that is really cute, especially because I've been sitting in this area enjoying my morning coffee and just sitting and just having a really peaceful time. So I wanted to make sure that I did a little touch in that area. So I'm so happy with all the projects that I was able to do. And again, I try to only work in 15 to 30-minute max intervals. So if you're not already doing that, definitely try it out. You will feel so accomplished with everything that you're able to do. I want to thank you again for watching today. I hope that you enjoyed it. And until the next time, have a blessed day.